So I'm Dr. Lutz Mary, Associate Professor at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to take the topic compatibility testing and usability testing for the subject software testing and automation. This is an elective subject for third year CSE students. So compatibility testing, what it is? Testing compatibility is a technique. It's used to check the functionality of the software applications across different web browsers. So we have different web browsers. So the Chrome web browser, then Internet web browser. I think you can have Opera browser and so many browsers and so many versions, mobile devices, databases, operating systems, different hardwares, and different networks. So this process ensures the software applications work correctly across all platforms and environments as intended. This is one of the crucial thing in software testing because it has to be compatible. Then only it can able to deliver to the third party. So compatibility testing, diagrammatically we'll see when do the compatibility testing how it look like. When it is not checking the compatibility, what it look like. So in the figure you have two different diagrams. So the Facebook it can have to all the whatever may be the operating system, whatever may be the configuration, whatever may be the hardware you're using, that will be working fine. We'll be checking the interoperability or compatibility with the Mac devices or XP Windows, Android systems, mobile, iPhones, Windows 7 operating system. We'll be checking. So whereas no compatibility checking, we'll be checking with all the XPs. So compatibility is not checked, then you cannot ship the product. So types is software will be checking, hardware will be checking, network and mobile. So software will be see one by one. Software means a different operating system. It may be Linux, Windows and Mac, okay, no, Mac OS. So and also check the software compatibility or various versions of the operating system like Windows 98, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows Vista, Windows XP, Windows 8, Windows Unix, Ubuntu, can Fedora Linux, Kali Linux, and Mac operating system. We have the two types of version compatibility testing, which is as follows: forward compatibility testing and backward compatibility testing. So, as the name implies, forward compatibility testing tests the software or application on the new or latest version. For example, latest version of the software is Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1. So many versions will reach up to Windows 10. Backward compatibility checking tests the software application on old or previous versions. Windows XP to whether it's working for Windows XP or Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 8.1. Likewise, we'll be checking with the previous versions. So hardware, the application is compatible with the different sizes, such as whether the max RAM size is different. So it is working for 32-bit, 16-bit and the 64-bit 128. Likewise, it will be checking hardware. The capacity of the hardware and the processor where varies, and the graphic cards where we are going to insert, that is also vary. So mobile will be checking the application is compatible with the mobile platforms such as iOS, Android. So network checking the compatibility of the software in different network parameters such as operating speed, bandwidth and capacity. The most challenging thing in the compatibility testing is whether the necessary needs are to be tested. That is the decision is very difficult to have. So we cannot test on all existing platforms since it's a time consuming process. So we only select those platforms which are commonly used by the end users. So diagram is shown the challenge to test all platforms, so the software compatibility or hardware compatibility. So we see in the previous slide, so we'll be having 98, 2000, Vista, Win 7, Windows 8.1. These are the most commonly, even though so many things are there, will be commonly used is Mac, that is for graphical end users, Unix, Ubuntu Linux, Fedora Linux, Kali Linux, so many things are there. And browsers is Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Firefox, UC browser, then Opera. Hardware compatibility test, RAM, hard disk, processor. How the testing process takes place. Customer gives the functional requirements and non-functional requirements. So the base platform is Windows XP, Vista, Windows 7. The functional testing is applicable for the is functionally stable, module 1, 3 and all. Then will be given to the software and hardware, and will be having the test server for the application. So the access, it will be accessed remotely. It will be start all the programs accessories. Then you have to check for the end-to-end flow of the application. So application works fine for all the necessary platforms. So first give the requirements and the non-requirement will be given by the customer. After giving this, they will be checking whether the platform is functionally stable or not. They will be using the next is usability testing is to gather the data needed to identify the usability issues and improve the websites or application design. For example, a washing machine brand wanted to test the usability, you have to check with the potential customer whether the machine is usable. The company should pick the potential customer, give her the precise task. Reason user usability test is user satisfaction is important. You have to discover the weakness, and you have to receive the useful feedback and implement the improvements and boost the customer retention. Thank you.